Hi, and welcome back to Birds of Coto, episode 2. And today we're going to learn about all of the ducks that live in the lakes and the ponds of our golf course. So let's give it a go.
Our first duck is the mallard, the most common duck in the world, with over 13 million living in almost every continent. His scientific name, Anis platyrhynchus, means wide-billed duck. He's a surface-feeding duck, so he gets all his nutrients from the surface or by upending in shallow waters. And he's dimorphous, so the male drake looks different than the female hen. And the way to tell a mallard drake is simply look at his bright green head and his white collar, and sure enough, you have a drake. These birds are not monogamous. They pick a new partner every year, and sometimes the male gets two partners in the same year. So let's say goodbye to our mallards. Our next duck is the northern shoveler. He's a very common and widespread duck. Like the mallard, he has a green head, and he's a dabbling duck. Now, his scientific name is Spatula clypeata, which means spoon shield. And it's no wonder as we take a look at his bill, very wide and broad. And his bill is equipped with small comb-like structures on the edge that act as sieves, allowing him to skim crustaceans and plankton from the water's surface. Now, typically you see these birds swimming together in circles to agitate the water and bring up the nutrients from the bottom, where they eat them. But in Coto, in some of our lakes, we have pumps, and the pumps agitate the water for them. So they kind of get a free meal. Say goodbye.
Here we are on our 16th hole, and we're going to meet our American Wigeons, which are down here hanging out at the green.
This is the American Wigeon. He is a dabbling duck, and he's recognized by the green crescent feathers behind his eyes. His scientific name is Merica americana, and Merico means small duck in Brazil and Portuguese. These guys have very short beaks, so they're able to eat the grass clippings here, unlike the other birds who can only dabble in the lake. So one of the more notable features is the white stripes underneath their wings that you can recognize when they fly. So let's say goodbye. This here is a ruddy duck, and a ruddy duck has a bright blue bill and chestnut wings. And he is a stiff-tailed duck. He lives only in North America. His scientific name is Oxyura jamacensis, and Oxyura means sharp tail. What he's doing here is a courtship ritual, and he's really doing three things. He's making bubbles, he's flicking his tail, and he's beating his chest with his bill to make a nice thumping noise to woo the heart of this fantastic lady, the female ruddy duck. And she has a black cap, and the rest is rather drab. There's another fellow we find, and this is the immature or the non-breeding male ruddy duck. He's got a black cap, white face, and he's practicing his dances for next year. So let's say goodbye to our handsome ruddy duck. Bye. Our next duck is a cinnamon teal. It's a dabbling duck. He lives only in North and South America. He's got bright reddish plumage on the male and a duller brown on the female. His name is Spatula cyanoptera, so he's very close relatives to the northern shoveler, who we already met. Here's two of them swimming away, and here's two with the female. And the female is rather drab, and they live, once again, in the reeds of our South 3 golf course. So, say goodbye to our cinnamon teal. Our next duck is a bufflehead. He's a sea duck, and his scientific name is Bucephala alveola, which in Greek means bull-headed. He has a courtship display to attract a mate, and apparently he was very successful because here's his mate. She has a black cap and a white cheek. Now these guys mate for life. They're monogamous, and they return to the same nest year after year. So hopefully we'll see him again next year on hole number 4 north is where this fellow lives, but we do also have them down on hole 17 south. See his golden eyes there? That's why they call him a nickname of Golden Eyes. Thank you. Let's say goodbye to our Bufflehead. This is our final and beautiful bird, the lesser Scaup. He lives on North 4. His name is Athea aphanis. He's a very quiet duck. He's known as Little Bluebill or Broadbill because of his blue bill. In this case, he has no mate, so he is not doing any courtship rituals or mating rituals. He's just a quiet, peaceful duck who we enjoy on our north course, hole number 4 lake. So I hope you enjoyed Birds of Coto, and please stick around for episode 3 and many, many more to come. Thank you. Bye.